G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to have a look at yet another new WLToys model that's just been released. This is called the 144011 or 011, and they're advertising this as an upgraded version of the original 144001 brushed buggy. And as you can see here, it's made by XKS, which is a company of WLToys, and this is called the high-speed telecar. Okay. Anyway, 114 scale, four-wheel drive. They're claiming this time 65 k's an hour out of this. I remember the 144001, they claimed 60 k's an hour on the box, and when I speed tested it back in, I think it was 2019, I did get 57 kilometers out of the box, out of that little 1500 milliamp hour battery that they used to come with. And yeah, that was the original released model. They since made a couple of different models with different ESCs, but that one actually handled 3S as well. On my speed testing, it got 57 k's, like I said, out of that little 2S battery, and on 3S I think I got a little over 81 k's. I think it was 82 kilometers an hour out the box. So it's an old video. I'll leave a pop-up link if you want to check it out right now, and you can see that old video from back in 2019. It was pretty quick out of the box anyway. So yeah, they're saying 65 k's an hour out of this one. I presume out of the 2S battery that we get with this. It does come with the standard or larger 2200 milliamp hour batteries that they all come with now. We got that standard remote now. It's a newer style, but it's a standard remote with all WLToys. And that's pretty much it on the box, guys. So let's open it up. We'll have a quick look at some of the upgrades that they've done on this one over the original 144001. And then I'll take it out and test it out. Just want to make mention, this is currently on Banggood for $105. And I just had a quick browse, and I was surprised to see the original 144001 with one battery is actually $2 more than this new one. So I don't know why. I'm actually a bit surprised. I thought the original 001 model would be cheaper than this because it's what, 4 or 5 years old now, but this one's actually on sale for $2 cheaper with the one battery. So anyway guys, let's open it up and check it out. High speed. Alright guys, so first off in this bag we get the standard wing. Okay, got the USB charger, the wheel wrench there, some extra body clips and the screws and the plate to put on the spoiler, as well as the instruction booklet. And there is the car there guys, so let's quickly get it out. Alright, so put this to one side, and got a pretty decent amount of weight to it. So as you can see, the shell looks very similar to the original. The original said Z06. This one's got like wow evolution. Nice oil-filled shocks. They're actually pretty well tuned. A little bit softer on the rear than the front, but we've got the oil-filled shocks there. And once again, we've got the same style wheels and tires off the original buggy. Okay, and first thing I noticed as one of the upgrades is that this time we've got thicker axles on this one. So as you can see on the front, the CVDs are much thicker, much like the latest 12 scale buggies that they've been bringing out of WLToys, the 124008 brushless, and that most recent one that I reviewed not that long ago on the channel, the brush version of the 12 scale, the 124010. So yeah, heaps thicker than the original 144001. As you can see, the dog bones on the back are exactly the same. The diffs feel nice and smooth. There should be a bit of grease in them, and the actual drive cups on the diffs are thicker as well. Also at the back here, you can see now we've got some LED lights on the front and on the back, as well as in this visor here. So let's have a look. Just turn it on. I've got the battery already connected because I've charged it up already off camera. And there you have it. We've got some lights all around on this one. So that's another, I could say, upgrade that they're claiming. It looks pretty cool. This would be good for night driving. At least on this model, you don't have to put your own light kit yourself. some people like to fit these cars out with lights, so that's it there. So let's have a look underneath. You've got to be careful about these actual plugs here. Okay, so you see we've got the little light panel for the light strips under there. That's mounted just there. I'll turn it off for now. Okay, and once again we've got the 550 brushed motor. I guess they couldn't fit the 560 that's in the 124010 because, as you can see, there's no room to put the 560 can. So I've stuck with the traditional 550 brush, which is decent, you know, no need to really change that. This time we've got a heat sink on it, so I guess that's one of the little upgrades there. And the all-in-one ESC is different from the 144001 models. It looks like that this ESC, it looks pretty familiar. I've seen it before. I think they've taken this ESC from the 124009 110 scale monster trucks that they brought out last year. So this is a 35 amp ESC receiver combo, as you can see here, and I think they went with this one because it's got the plug-in ports for all the lights. So yeah, 2S capable, guys. Maybe it could handle 3S, but I'm not going to try it out on 3S in this video, because if it does happen to blow up, I won't have a review video. All right, so we're going to use the standard 2200 milliamp hour battery that it comes with. All right, so other than that, guys, those little minor changes there. We've got the thicker dog bones and CVDs, the light kit, new ESC, I guess, for this particular model, as well as the heatsink. I guess they're the upgrades that they're talking about with this particular car. Everything else looks exactly the same. Obviously, it's got the alloy chassis that we all know, and they've gone with the 5-wire servo still, which, you know, it's an all-in-one ESC. They're going to go with that. Okay, so that's basically it, guys, as far as the Buggy is concerned. All that's left to show you is the transmitter, which is the standard one. I'll just get it out of the box. You've all seen it before, but I'll show you anyway. Okay, guys, so there's the transmitter. I've just taken it out of the box. We're all used to this style of transmitter now. It's got the actual one-wheel lever here, which is pretty good if one-handed operation is your thing. Standard throttle trim and steering trim. Okay, this does take 4 AAA batteries, not 4 AA batteries, as you can see there. These have pretty decent range. I don't mind them because of the range is really good on them. Some guys don't like them. I guess the look of them, that looks a little bit cheesy, you know, with all the different colors, but these do the job rather well. And, you know, they're packing these with all their WLToys cars now. So yeah, these transmitters have become a standard for WLToys now. They're no longer packing their RCs. Even the older models, they're all released now with these transmitters. So those are other black transmitters that we all knew over the years. They've been sort of like deleted from their line of RCs now. So anyway, guys, that's it for the quick overview on the brand new 144011. I'll put that on that rear wing. Batteries already charged, like I mentioned, and put some AAA batteries in the remote. And first off, we'll take it for a speed test. See if we can get close to that 65 kilometers an hour on the box. Okay, see if there's any difference in the gearing of the original one. Yeah, we'll see if it gets 57 k's an hour like the 144001 did for me anyway a few years ago. So anyway, guys, I'll catch you out there, and let's get to testing the 144011. Got the new WLToys 144011 out here now. Gonna take for a quick speed pass up and down this parking lot. Just got my Cyc Plus GPS reader here just taped on. I ran out of Velcro, so I got some packing tape. Should hold on pretty good just to go up and down here a couple of times. So let's turn the transmitter on. Okay, turn the car on. There we go. All right, so we're ready to go, guys. Just click it onto max and let's go. Needs a little bit of a trim by the look of it, fraction. All right, we'll see if we can get that 65 k's an hour they claim on the box. Pretty decent LED lights there, bright headlights. Oh, it spun out. Which way am I going? All right, here we go. Pretty quick on the 2S LiPo. But is it any faster than the original 144001? That's the thing. Let's check it out now. I'll bring it in. Oh, slid out 56.1. You got there. Okay. See if you can see that. 56.1. So pretty much on par with the original 144001. We got 56.1. So not the 65 that they're claiming. They're probably claiming that on a 3S, but I'm not going to use a 3S today, guys. Like I said, just in case, you know, the ESC receiver combo will not handle it and end up frying the ESC out, which I don't want to do. Otherwise, I won't be, you know, finishing this review. So yeah, not bad. 56.1. It's pretty much on par with the original 144001. Well, it does have the same motor, obviously the same gearing as well, and yeah, not too bad anyway, guys. All right, so I'm going to take this GPS reader off. Okay, so I just want to correct myself. 56.7. With that tape on there, it created a bit of glare, so that's what it read. Nearly 57 k's an hour, which is exactly on par with the 57 k's that I got back in 2019 on the original 144001. All right, guys, let's take it off-road, have a bit of fun with the new 144011. All right, guys, so I'm going to test out the new 144011 around the basketball area and all the surrounding areas here. So it looks like we've still got those dirt mounds over there that we can jump off. But first off, while I'm in the shade, I just want to show you these lights. See, they're very bright, and I just realized that this one has indicators on the back, as you can see, and the top LED bars here, the green ones, when you accelerate, they flash, and the more you accelerate, the quicker they flash. So yeah, just thought I'll show you that. All right, so let's test it out around here, guys. These tires are very grippy on the tarmac. Got on full throttle, but you know, as with all WLToys, you can adjust that down to make it slower for kids. That's about halfway. Okay, so let's bump that up again. All right, see if I can do a flick turn with it. Yep, nice. Got a pretty wide turning circle when it's not spinning out. But like, that's a pretty wide turning circle because unfortunately, now I've said it time and time again, WLToys don't put a steering dual rate. You're sort of stuck with what you've got, you know, standard on this transmitter. So anyway, let's take on this lawn. Pretty warm out here today, guys. We're actually at the start of a heat wave. It's going to be 37 degrees today, so I'm out relatively early. It's about 27 degrees right now. But we're in for some really hot weather here in Perth. Nice, that was a nice jump. Going to get up to, I think, 40 degrees sometime later this week. Awesome. So yeah, this handles and performs exactly like the original 144001, very popular 144001. except you're getting a few little upgrades there, especially the axles. I really like how they've put the thicker dog bones and CVDs that are on their later models. They're 12 scale models. So that's a bonus, and you know, they've added a light kit, saves you doing it yourself. If you like adding lights on your RCs, you don't have to do it with this one. It's already pre-installed. This would look pretty cool at night, especially with the green LEDs on the shell there. They're handling really well. And she's pretty quick off-road. The shocks on this one are tuned pretty well. So I guess if you're after, you know, a 144001 anyway, maybe you're new to the whole WLToys buggies in general, you know, I'd say go for this one over the, looks like we're ran out of battery. Yeah. That looks like it's slowing down now. Alright, so that's probably the end of the battery, guys. But anyway, I mean, overall, it handles very much like all their previous models. I'd say if you're in the market for, you know, a 14 scale buggy, if you're maybe looking at the original 144001, I'd probably say go for this one for the fact that it's got a few, you know, upgrades as far as the axles. You got a heat sink on the motor and this light kit, as well as a different or upgraded sort of ESC off the newer models. So you know, this one's actually going cheaper than the original 144001, which actually surprised me, to be honest with you. I thought the original one would be cheaper these days, under $100 US, but this one is going for about, I think it was 105 at the moment on Banggood. So feel free to check it out, guys, in the link below. I'll put a couple of links to all their different models actually that I've reviewed on the channel, especially the new 124010. That was their new brushed model. It's got a 560 brush motor, and the brushless models as well. You can get the brushless model of the 14th scale. It's been out for the past year, the 144010. That one is only an extra $20 US more than these brush models, so that's another one to consider. That is really fast and handles really well, guys. So anyway, I'll leave some links below. You can check them all out, all the different models, including this one, of course. And yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.